Hello Kenyans, welcome again to this channel. I want to appreciate so much because of your continuity to support the analysis of this channel. I'm so grateful. Now, Raila Odinga's comeback in 2022 has evidently shattered William Ruto's self-confidence. By the time the 2017 elections were over, you could tell that Raila Amolo Odinga was tired and demoralized after losing 4 elections, 3 of which no one could tell which certainly that he had lost. And although the 2017 handshake restored the honor and dignity he deserves, one could tell that the doyen of political reforms was beaten. A new thrust of politics had set in. A generational change seemed inevitable and irresistible. In 2002, in fact, when you see that Mwai Kibaki won only because a younger generation was divided, and that is the truth of the matter. And of course, when you see the politics, the way is being conducted when it comes to this 9th August general election. So when you see then Uhuru Kenyatta, who the younger politician could have relied behind or rallied behind, was in the wrong party. Of course, Uhuru Kenyatta was in KANU party, and by then KANU party was the political party that was being resisted. It was the government of KANU that was being removed in 2002. So, and of course you see that Raila, who was stung by the President Daniel Moi choice of Uhuru over him to fly the KANU flag, rallied his youthful troops behind Kibaki. And of course you see that when Raila Amolo Odinga was thinking that he was going to be selected as the flag bearer of KANU party to be in the presidential election in 2002, then Daniel Arap Moi decided that he was going to support Uhuru Kenyatta as a young man, throwing Raila Amolo Odinga aside. So in 2007, even with backing a determined section of the younger generation, and whether fairly or unfairly, Raila could not wrest power from Kibaki. And this is the truth of the matter when it comes to the politics of Raila Amolo Odinga. So the year 2012, we could have been even, the year 2012 could have been Raila's year, but there was no way he could have beaten the combined wave of Mount Kenya and Kalenjin voting machine that was deployed against the International Criminal Court, cases against Uhuru and William Samoei Ruto. Plus, the cases seemed to strengthen the historical Mount Kenya distrust of Raila Amolo Odinga. And of course, when you see that those steps of Raila Amolo Odinga, when it comes to his scenario of politics, you can clearly identify that Raila Amolo Odinga is a horse that when it comes to his politics, he understands it very well. And again, nullification of the 2017 presidential elections result exposed the first sign that Raila was resigning from the politics. And even the 2017 election was putting Raila Amolo Odinga aside, and it seems like his politics was ending at that moment. So to see Raila Amolo Odinga was coming back, it was then even after the 2018 handshake did not raise the excitement that it should have raised among diehard Raila Amolo Odinga's followers. And even when you could see that Raila Amolo Odinga was showing the indication of coming back in the politics, it was clearly indication that it was truly Raila Amolo Odinga was out of the politics of the Republic of Kenya. So even though the handshake was between him and Uhuru Kenyatta, this was not showing that clear indication that Raila Amolo Odinga was coming back to politics. So the Kikuyu Luo distrust, or the Kikuyu Luo distrust, was too deep to be dented by mere handshake 5 years before the next elections. And that was the truth. So indeed, the arrogance displayed by the youthful whippersnapper due to duo of Uhuru and Ruto, which had scant respect for Raila's age and sacrifice he made for the country, was enough to shake the most resilient politician. This, and of course you see that the generation that was combining to beat Raila Amolo Odinga was the generation of Uhuru Kenyatta and the generation of William Samoei Ruto. So they were youthful. So to beat them, it was something that was difficult. Now, it seems that a new generation has swept over the political landscape. But unknown to most observers, fate was playing on Raila's side. In one of the thriller novels, James Hadley says, "I'm not sure of that spelling. Chase called it the sucker punch." So Kenyans, the fallout between Uhuru and Ruto, though Raila did not personally engineer it, could in the next 60 days prove to be his sucker punch. So those of us who had keenly followed the campaign for the 2012 and of course to 2017 elections could have sworn that there was no way Uhuru could genuinely friendly handshake with Raila Odinga. Even less could we believe that Uhuru could reach out to Raila to be his advisor. And of course, this was something that was coming out. After then, now Uhuru was feeling not safe with William Samoei Ruto. And even Raila could not hide his disbelief. Yes, that the handshake could amount to anything more than calming his supporters. In fact, the problem that was having between Uhuru and Raila was not something that was easy, politically speaking. So in his part, Ruto did not believe that anyone could beat him in this 2022 general election. So therefore, as far as he was concerned, the coming election was his to lose. So even if he and Uhuru were not longer interested in hiding the fact that they had fallen out, he believed that the entire Mount Kenya region voters were solidly behind him, to extend that he believed he did not need Uhuru to campaign for him in the Mount Kenya region. And that is why you see the consistency of William Samoei Ruto has been always going to Mount Kenya region to who votes from Mount Kenya region. So with the additional vote of the entire Kalenjin, he believed that the only he need was a few more votes from here and there. And the presidency was his. That was 100% expectation of William Samoei Ruto. For now, then he allowed Foreman to punch him freely, only protecting his face. But unknown to Foreman, Ali wanted him to punch himself out of steam. This is the proverb. By the time William Samoei Ruto was looking and watching Raila Amolo Odinga's politics, it was not easy for William Samoei Ruto. So Raila watched with a false aura of indecision as Ruto campaigned from 2018. His campaign seems lukewarm and half-heated. It was not easy. So, but the naming of the presidential running mates appears to confirm his rope adopt strategy after he unleashed Martha Karua as sucker punch that was going to show William Samoei Ruto's politics, and also this currently what we call the politics of Mount Kenya region. If I were William Samoei Ruto's advisor, I would have told him never to underestimate an opponent who has been down. Where the way he has been underestimating Raila Amolo Odinga. So I will particularly have advised him to watch this for epic fight. So one thing that Kenyans want to understand, William Samoei Ruto underestimated Raila Amolo Odinga for a long period of time after this election of 2017, where he believes that this election he was going to be elected as the President of the Republic of Kenya of 2022. So Raila Amolo Odinga to come back in 2022 was evidently shattering William Samoei Ruto's self-confidence. And so now William Samoei Ruto is not sure if he's going to be elected as the President of the Republic of Kenya. So Kenyans, what are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below so that we can compare our opinion. So thank you so much because of listening to this analysis, very comprehensive analysis and critical analysis. Bye-bye. If you're a visitor, ensure that you subscribe to this channel. You put on the notification bell that when I upload my videos to get notified. For those who are returning subscribers, I want to appreciate saying thank you so much. Bye-bye till we meet on another video.